Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. It is a monster matchup, Jim Beglin.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
We have already started here.
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Well, to his credit, he managed to ghost into space to finish things off, but the failure to spot it was ghastly defence.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Koundé. Barcelona are already ahead, the perfect start.
Well, this opening spell has been one big plus. They should look to add to it, not subtract.
And Koundé. Barcelona leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Koundé charging forward down that flank. Casado. Spread out to the left. He's got a side of goal. That is decidedly lacking.
Look, it was achievable, Peter, but it needed his best.
Not getting too much time on the ball here, that is good pressing. Barcelona are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. Pedri. And Kubasi. Araujo. Kubasi. Valde. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Araujo. And Koundé. Casado. Half an hour played now. Balde. And Kubasi. Rafinha. He's shapes to shoot. No, he's missed it.
Rafinha knew immediately he didn't catch that to his liking, and his face was a picture of dissatisfaction.
Antonio Silva. Oh, they could be caught out here. Pedri.
Barcelona really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Koundé. And Araujo. It's a good spell of possession, this. Balde. Yamal. And Araujo. Szczesny. And Balde. He's looking to set free a runner. Looks for the finish. And we've reached half-time. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And, well, there was a genuine flow about the game. Most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Barcelona, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out, see if you can open them up a bit more.
Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. More and more pressure on the ball here. That's a throw. Rafinha driving forwards. Chance! Might be dangerous. Hits one! He has done it! And there's the goal they've been looking for. What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
Substitution for Barcelona, number 17.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Number 21.
So that's two now without reply. And the shot! And it's there! And the lead is 3! It is surely done!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Substitution for Barcelona, number 23.
Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Number 3.
Barcelona find a position of real strength now.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
He is through here. Can he finish? And that is doing no harm at all.
Yeah, they got away with it, but that was a defensive letdown to see him march through like that.
And he's gone looking for safety. He's got away. Aktokolu proves just a little bit too strong.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Eric Garcia. Oh, he's been caught napping. Little pass back. Is there any support? He might... Can he put it away? Sticks it away! Result no longer in doubt. It's just about how many.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Barcelona are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. And he's being shifted off it. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, it very much looks like this defence has learned from its errors now. They'll want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
And back to the keeper they go. Szczesny. Rafinha. Oh, that's ambitious. And here's Yamal. Pedri. And Kubasi. Deftly out wide. And here's a chance. Oh, there was plenty on that.
Well, Peter, he clearly felt he was being invited to shoot, and it wasn't the worst decision he could have made.
Substitution for Barcelona, number 19.
So here comes the substitution.
Yeah, I just
Coming on
think
the
that's
field
really good
is
management, introducing
number
one of his younger
35.
players when the pressure's totally off, just allowing him some valuable...
Oh no, this does not look good. Ferran Torres has it in a wide position. And a header! Turns and goes back. And here's Ferran Torres. Great ball, and he's in here. Ferran Torres finds himself offside. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Looking for the runner. Now it's Ferran Torres. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Back when it goes.
There will be 5 minutes added.
He's in a great position. Tries a shot. He scores. How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Barcelona are having a ball here. Rafinha. And the counter is on. Kukçu. He's had it taken off him. And we're done. Barcelona looking by any yardstick formidable. Truly enjoyable to watch and clearly so together. That was a terrific day for them. Lewandowski claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
Thanks for watching. Make sure to like, share, subscribe and click the bell icon.